Hello, hello. I am here, and I have a weird setup tonight. So the monitor is off to the side, and I tried to set it up different tonight, but I think I made it worse. And I left my glasses upstairs, and I had to go find them. And of course, yeah, I had them in my hand on my way down, and so I'm a couple minutes late. So hello, Edna. Hi. Sue is here. Hello, Lucy. Hello. And Sue was saying hello to everyone. I know Christine is not feeling well this evening, and I hope you're feeling better soon, Christine. And she will hopefully be back with us next week. So, I have a list. Cindy is here. Hello, Cindy. Now I can't talk. That is not a big surprise. So, I don't know. I know not all of you are on Instagram, but these fabrics here are. This was a Project Dress a Girl fabric last year, and there's still a fair amount of it left. So these are on special for 24% off until September 30th. So all the Ankara fabrics are on special, including this one here. A lot of people like this one. I've shown these all to you before, but I don't think I said that on here that they are now on special. So these are the newest fabrics I have in my shop right now. And they are 24% off if you use the code PDAG24, which stands for Project Dress a Girl. So these are on special. And of course, I have the greeting card is on my website as well. And the proceeds of that goes towards shipping. I was going to say deliveries, but shipping dresses worldwide. And there's also a Ko-fi account attached to the description in this video if you're interested in making a donation, if you like what I'm doing. Trying to get all the housekeeping out of the way. And last week I was asking people to email me about the Zoomapalooza, which will be a virtual sewing event on Zoom, so it won't be recorded or anything. And if you think you'd like to join in that, you just need to email me. It'll be September 15th. Probably haven't set the time yet, but it'll probably be like 3 o'clock my time around. And I will send you an email with the link if you're interested. It's all free. You just have to have Zoom on your phone or tablet or computer or whatever, so you can join in. And it would be very much the same as this sort of format. And there was a typo in my email address. So if you tried to email me and it didn't work, it's because there was a typo in it. Anyway, it has since been fixed. I fixed it on that video and this one. I didn't notice it until I was adding the pattern numbers that I said I was going to do, and I left it for a couple days, or I forgot, and then I remembered. So anyway, that's what I noticed, the typo, and I thought, oh, somebody's trying to email me. I did get a couple emails of people that are emailed me before. So I think we have about 3 people that said they want to join in the virtual sewing event. So if you're interested, you can just email me and ask me about it too if you like, or you can ask me on here. So yes, if you tried to email me, there was a typo in it. So anyway, it's been fixed. And yes, I'm just seeing what I'm forgetting. So September 8th, there'll be a in-person Dressapalooza. If you're wondering why I'm calling it that, it's because Sue, one of my viewers who's here this evening, came up with the ingenious idea for that name for everyone to get together and sew some dresses and hopefully have some fun. So yes, so that is scheduled for September 8th. I'm jumping way ahead. And if you're in Nova Scotia, you can always drop off your dresses to Atlantic Fabrics. There, I think I got all the housekeeping out of the way, and I forgot to introduce myself. If you're new here, my name is Sherry, and this is my channel, Practical Stitches, where I do live on Friday nights and chat with you and see what's new and what's going on in the sewing world. And I tell you a little bit about what I've been doing. So I see everybody's here and everybody has said hello. This is my newest make. You see how the sleeves kind of, I think I have to turn them under again. It's not a very flattering looking shirt, and it's kind of looks uneven. Even though I hand sewn it all down, but it's just the nature of this fabric. It's very wrinkly. It's supposed to be like gauze, but I don't think it's like real gauze. It's not double gauze. It's definitely has polyester in it because it feels scratchy. So, but very stretchy. So I'd say that this is a little too big, but it is nice to wear in the hot weather, which I have been. I have worn it to work, even though it's not very nice looking. I don't have to dress up for work, so that is okay. And I have gone off list. I have not really done any of the things that I was going to do. I started playing with my embroidery machine, and you can see how far apart my embroidery is. It's not too bad right there, but that one's, anyway, is for the bottom of a skirt and a piece of interfacing stuck to it. So it's for skirt, bottom of a dress for Project Dress-A-Girl, because that seems to be the only thing that I have been working on. So I was trying to edit my video for September 2nd, because that's when my video comes out for Project Dress-A-Girl. Yeah, so I got a lot of work to do yet before the 2nd. Hello, Linda. How are you? This is a different Linda. We have 2 Lindas. The other Linda Friday. So beautiful, Linda. Has forgotten that it's Friday, probably. Linda donated dresses last year, and so did Lucy. and Edna, and Sue does too, but she's in the States. So, yes. So, yeah, my video plans of what I want to film when I'm not doing a live has not worked out because I've just been busy with work, trying to do things in the house and life, just general life stuff. It gets in the way. So, and all my efforts are concentrating on Project Dress a Girl. Because as some of you may know, I'm an ambassador, Canadian ambassador for Dress a Girl around the world. And that's two different things. Some people get it confused. Project Dress a Girl was created by Mari and to work with Dress a Girl around the world to bring more attention to the cause and to get more dresses donated, basically. So, and I became an ambassador basically because it caused a lot of confusion last year. So, hopefully that works. And I felt like I was doing the job anyway. So, this year there'll be dresses going to at least 3 different countries. And of course, I find after I have all the dresses like organized and sent off or whatever, the somebody will contact me saying they need dresses. So if I get more, that'll be good. That will be good because I do have specific numbers this year. Although for the Ukraine, I just kind of made up numbers. So if you guys are lost, just say, Sherry, what are you talking about? Wow. I feel like I've said a lot. So yes, if anybody wants to closer look at any of these fabrics, because I have shown them before on here. Some of you have already seen them. I have a dress cut out of this one here. And yeah. I actually seen, I think it was on Pinterest, a dress made out of this, but it's a different colorway. And I could have gotten this in different colorways, but the one I saw the dress made up in, I can't get that colorway. I think it had green. It was yellow and green. I can't remember what the other color was, but must have been blue. It was very pretty, actually. Really nice. Because that looks very loud. But it looks cute when it's sewn up. So I out. So that's what I did on the weekend. I cut out that dress and I'm tracing another pattern to get the different sizes. So, yes. And I was hoping to get this finished, but that takes a long time. Holy. So, in between tracing, I would change the thread and then press go and then go trace. So, I haven't really been down here a lot. And plus, I don't want to complain about the heat, but I was really overheated this week. I found the heat was getting to me this week. So, it was quite warm all week and at work. So, I just did me in for a couple of days because you just get cooled off and try and sleep. And then, because I don't have air conditioning and it's not air conditioned at work either. So, that's why I'm saying I was overheated and couldn't get cooled down. If there is such a thing. So everybody's being very quiet this evening. I have bored everybody near to death. So Murray has been sending out some information, so everything is getting revved up for Project Dress a Girl in the background. And I feel like I've been talking about it for months, but I do accept dresses year round. So it's kind of like a part-time job. And I have been getting a lot of emails the last little while, so it has been helping. And Izzy was talking about it, and she made a dress for Dress a Girl. This fabric, this one here. Plus, I made one as well. For those of you. I do have them hanging up. So that's what it looks like when it's made up into a dress. I wonder if I can hang it up. Maybe. Maybe. There. So, you can kind of see it. I put patch pockets. So that was, and there is a label on there, but you can hardly see it. Very busy print, but it is cute for a little girl's dress. So it has tiered ruffle dress, that one, and ruffles on the sleeves. So hopefully you can see that. Sue said that turned out super cute. So what have you all been working on? Cindy, I think you said you were making some dresses. Edna had a couple that she had been working on. Did you get them finished? And I know it's been hot where Sue is because she's in the south, so she's really burning up with the heat. And I noticed Mood has been putting out, this is completely off topic, but Mood has been putting out a steady stream of free patterns lately. I noticed that. Sue says, I'm working on the last quilt block for my table runner between dresses. Oh, Sue's making dresses too. Everybody's making dresses. People are getting excited about it. Because, like I said, I've been getting emails from new people, from people that haven't heard about it before. And they're quite excited to get involved. So, which is really good. Really great. The word is spreading. Oh dear. And it says, no, you weren't. No, I'm not what? She says, I'm exhausted, mad at myself for something stupid I did. I've been busy in paperwork this week and only got the one dress finished. Well, you got a dress done. That's awesome. What's wrong? And Cindy says, I haven't gotten any dresses done this week. I have my quilt top finished and ready to baste. Wow, that's a big job. Good for you. I hope you don't have a cat that helps you. Because mine did when I basted mine, which is laying on the sewing machine right now, and she sleeps on it. Because I haven't been able to get at it. It's sitting there reminding me. Anyway, I did something probably very dumb this week because I know I'm going to be crazy busy when Dress a Girl starts, which is probably mostly like answering emails and trying to keep up with videos and people. Like, you have to really pay attention to everything that's coming in. Because I know last year I missed one email And I felt really bad. I didn't see it for a few days. So, because when there's a lot of people writing you back, it Gmail, it just adds on, and you'll think that you read something and they sent you something else. So, yeah. Um, Cindy says, I used to have a cat and I know how hard that is to do with one around. Now, my cat is down here somewhere. She was racing around, going crazy. I don't know where. Oh, she's upstairs now because I just heard a thud. Hopefully, that's her. She was down here. She's gone again. Uh, yeah. Oh, the stupid thing that I did because I'm going to be busy in September because it's going to be all dress girl all the time. And plus, I have the Dressapalooza is going to be a lot of work to get ready for, I have, which I'm trying to work on now. Actually, is I signed myself up to go to a craft show. So yeah, but I won't bring a lot of stuff. I'll just bring made things and some pre-cuts, I think. Sue says, I have two cats that want to help me. I got Tommy, a little friend. His name is Jerry. He wants to sit in my lap all day. Well, Remy just, oh, here she is. She's probably going to knock the camera. She just has done her little walkthrough. Up to no good. Uh, the craft show. Well, it's not a show, it's craft sale, I guess I should say. I'm probably calling it the wrong thing. It's supposed to be a fall, I forget the name. I think it's a fall craft sale. Just one day. It's on Saturday at the Farm Machinery Museum. So I thought, well, I might as well sign up for it. Somebody else is running it this time, so, but it's just a craft sale. I think there's going to be a lot of wreaths and fall type things there. I'm just going to have things that I made, nothing really seasonal, bags, and probably bring my quilt that I have and some pre-cut things. And I'll bring my cards to talk about Project Dress a Girl because everybody likes talking about that. Too bad I didn't get paid for that. Anyway, it gets the word out and people get really interested in it. So that will be awesome. So I'll be chatting people's ears off about Project Dress a Girl and hopefully sell a couple things because I do have a smattering of things like here, there, and everywhere that I've made that I can sell, but I don't know if it's going to look good on a table all lumped together, but we shall see. I probably won't be able to get anything new made for it. And it says her cat, whose name is Miss B, wants to play in the middle of her paperwork and annoy her. Well, my cat, when I'm on the computer, lays down right beside it and she bumps into you when you're trying to write. And I'm used to it though, so she does it all the time. So, yes, and when I'm tracing patterns, she likes to get involved in that. She likes to lay on paper. I guess all cats do like to lay on paper. Must be cool or something for them. And she is full of the devil this evening. And we were talking about spiders there a week or so ago, and that giant yellow spider. Well, there's more of them, and I was bringing in my groceries and I was setting them on the doorstep. When I was walking up, I had my hand on the railing, as you do, and there's a great big yellow. I'm glad I noticed it because I almost grabbed a hold of it. And apparently they do bite, and it feels like a bee sting. So I'm not really interested in having one on me. They're not poisonous, obviously, but I don't want to get stung by a spider. Thank you very much. So, yes. So I went off list, and instead of finishing a project playing with my embroidery machine, which I think that'll be okay on a skirt because it's like this one, it's going to be gathered up, so it shouldn't matter. I'm not going to worry about it, but I ran out of a certain type of fabric, and I thought, well, I'll use a plain one, maybe put some embroidery on it, not thinking that it was going to take 4,000 years to do it. And it's only half done, I think, barely. Plus, there's two sides, so. Sue says they like the sound that paper makes when they lay on it. Yes, that is probably true. I know my cat likes to lay on any kind of paper. Cindy says, I think they are orb weaving spiders. Now, somebody else told me they're called zipper spiders, but because I did post a picture of them on Instagram and Facebook, so orb weaving spiders. Very possible. I don't know. I think they were called now I forget. A garden spider, I think. Bronwyn says hi. And yes, so on this dress here, this section, yeah, I ran out of the print that I had, so I thought I'd be clever. Oh, this interfacing wants to be on there. It will not stop sticking to it. So yeah, so I thought it would make it look like it goes, because this is not the exact red. It's a fabric I had left over from a shirt that I made. It's not, but I'll just grab it. That'd be the easiest thing to do. But the red is not the exact same color. Now on camera it doesn't look so bad, but so see, I have it gathered. So this one will go on the bottom. So it's kind of like forget-me-not flowers. But, and they are more like daisies. We can't have everything. I thought it might look cute, but now, I don't know, it may look like a dog's breakfast, actually. What do you think? Is it going to look terrible? Possibly. Because it looks like there's more yellow in it. It's kind of outlined in yellow. And then this, like, obviously it's going to be all gathered. I might put this embroidery on the bodice part up here as well, just to bring it all together, but we'll see. So yeah, I just didn't have enough for the bottom piece, and I thought the dress will be too short. So I was just trying to use some things up, because what else am I going to make out of it? So yeah, I still have scraps left, but like enough to make a pocket, but not enough to piece a ruffle that's quite wide on this dress. And this is actually a smaller size that I'm making, so. Edna says it will be pretty. Sue says it's hard to say because the colors are not true on her iPad. Well, it is a different red, for sure. So there's that. Maybe if I hold this upside down. I think without it being gathered, and then it's going to be hemmed. I don't know. Well, this piece will be gathered as well. So I don't know. It's not gathered a ton though. But there is 2 sections. Anyway, I'll finish it and hopefully it won't look that bad. Maybe I won't send it anywhere if it looks really terrible. So we'll see. It seemed like a good idea in my head. Sue says, it'll be fine. It's the thought that counts anyway. Well, I have made dresses before and not liked them and cut them up. Didn't send them. So this could happen. It could be a possibility. I was just trying to use things that I had laying around too. So, yeah. So I guess I have 1, 2, and I have some more fabric washed ready to go for that are bits and pieces that go together, like some purples, and I have some of, I'm going to send now, I have some of this fabric washed that I didn't get used last year. So I'm going to use that up. And oh, I was going to use a piece of this. I was going to make a dress out of almost all of these. I don't have a lot of this one left, so I won't make a dress out of that one, but I have a lot of this and this, these two, so I'll make something out of that. So Canadian. Hi everyone, sorry I'm late, Sherry. Great to see Izzy using your Ankara fabric in her vlog today. Getting the word out. Yes, getting the word out about Project Dress Girl is the best. Yes, and Izzy, I think, liked using this. I think she was surprised that it was quilt cotton is 45 inches wide as well, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, Yeah, I did tell her. But you know how people skim email? She may have missed it. And we just chatted briefly, so hopefully she enjoyed working with it. And yeah, yeah, she was very excited to see the picture that I sent her a picture of one of her dresses of a Ukrainian girl wearing her dress and that she donated last year and actually I think I have a picture of almost everyone's dress, pretty close. But I don't actually physically have the pictures yet, so I only have a few. So I sent them to the people I knew for sure was their dress, and yeah, yeah, it's nice to see your picture of a dress, of a girl in a dress. So I've been hanging on to those for a long time. I have shown a couple of them on here, but there is more. And I don't want to give it all away, or there would be no reason for you to watch my video on the second. So my video will be out on the second about everything I'm doing for Project Dress a Girl and all of that. So Canadian says it's beautiful fabric. She's making larger sizes too. Yes, I am trying to make larger sizes. And well, there's a couple of free patterns. I'd I've never made the peasant style top dress. Scattered Thoughts of a Crafty Mom is one of Bronwyn's favorites. She makes it quite a bit. And yeah, I'm going to have to try and make that. And it comes in a large size range, like all the sizes. So yeah, so I'm glad that she's making larger sizes because we'll I'm gonna need all sizes actually, variety. So, but I find the larger sizes it takes more fabric. So when you're making, I think this one is a size 6. And see, I ran out of fabric and was trying to improvise. So when you're using scraps and stuff, or like leftover bits where you have like half a meter, it's sometimes easier to make the smaller sizes, obviously. I'm just looking to see if I have, I was thinking I had so I think this one's an 8, and then I cut, I think it's a 6. So, and I have another one that's a 6. So, yes, these are very bright. These ones here don't have the gold on them because that does make them look a little over the top, the gold sparkle in them. Yeah, Izzy had this one. She liked this one. When I sent her the info, so it's very. But I think a little girl would like that, and it isn't scratchy or anything, like she said. Plus, you can use both sides of the fabric as well. Yes, and actually, when I wash fabric to use, I wash it with jeans and probably the way you're not supposed to wash it. I'll wash it in the roughest possible way. And the colors don't run. It looks pretty much exactly the same. It just loses that sheen that it has. And that's it. but the gold stay, because this is washed and this obviously isn't. This was. And you can kind of see a sheen on there, and that's the only thing that, because you're supposed to take that off of Ankara fabric. I am rambling about absolutely crazy stuff. So yeah, if I show you something that's washed, I didn't do it nicely. I've done it the worst way, and then you'll know that here. So this one has been washed. This fabric here. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but because some people don't wash their fabric, and this is 100% cotton. And they do say, oh, this probably isn't the greatest light, but there's, and I mean, I throw it in the dryer with other things and beat the pants off it. But yeah, it's doesn't run. Both sides look exactly the same. So yeah, so I cut another one of these dresses out of this, and I tried to take advantage of the border. So this will be the bottom of this dress. And then I was kind of hoping to have this made this evening, but obviously I didn't even get down here until it was time to set up. So this will be the ruffle on the sleeve. And then the pinks are going to be, what is falling? Okay. There's part of the bodice. So, and then here's the main body of the skirt. I'm just randomly holding things up, and so I think that'll be very cute. And I think this is a size 6. Cut out 2 of these. Oh, it's a 6-7, so this must be a 7-8, I guess. I think that's how their sizes work. So, that is me getting things ready. I'm going to have to start marking my dresses because I already forget what sizes I've done. No, it doesn't actually have a waxy texture. It's more like a sheen. It reminds me of a chintz, even though it is African wax print. I wouldn't call that wax. It's just like a sheen from it being dyed, and then when you wash it, it loses its sheen. And yeah, so you can see the difference, maybe. But yeah, it doesn't feel wax. I think you can kind of tell how there's a shine on this and there's not. But the colors stay very vibrant. Like, they didn't even fade, not even a little bit. So, yes. Yeah, that was an interesting conversation I was having. Like, people who are unfamiliar with African wax print, and I actually don't really know a ton about it. Uh, People think it's waterproof. They get it confused with wax canvas because you hear the word wax and you think it's waterproof, but it doesn't feel waxy. It reminds me more of like a, what's it called, a Singapore chintz or something. It has that shine, and then it's recommended to wash it to get, because they probably don't even use wax anymore to print them. They probably use some kind of chemical or something. So, but these are supposed to be Holland. Uh, See, there's a word, hollandaise on there. Veritable wax hollandaise, and that's supposed to be one of the better Ankara or African wax prints. So, but it does feel like poplin to me, maybe a little bit thicker than poplin. So, all the things you didn't want to know. But yes, they are 24% off right now. They are on sale until September 30th for Project Dress a Girl, because I brought these in because I need dresses for a school in Uganda, and I thought, well, this will be interesting. I was excited to have some African wax print to play with, and it's very unique. So, yeah, so this is going to be 24% off from now until September 30th. Just need the code PDAG, which stands for Project Dress a Girl 24. So it's not a hard code. And yeah, you will get, and also I just have this one cotton. This is leftover from last year, which is really cute. It just has little hearts all over it. So it is also 24% off. I was hoping to have a lot more fabrics, but this is all I could get. So, but yeah, this one's very fallish, very pretty. This one here. Izzy has this one as well. Russ and orange. Well, it's kind of like, oh, what color would you call that? It's like a yellow orange. It's a little bit darker than it shows on camera or on my screen. Your screen could be different. So, but yeah, rust black, white, and it of course has the dots on it. But this one doesn't have dots, like the gold speckles. And this one doesn't as well. And it doesn't really come off. I'm sure it would if you rubbed it for a long period of time. But yeah, it stays on pretty good. So have you started making dresses so Canadian? I know that you sent me dresses last year. Yes, we are getting excited. So on Friday night, I'll be doing, and that was another thing. I missed the post office this week. I thought they were open till 7. I got there at 6:30 and they were closed. So if I had a parcel, I'm sorry I missed it, and I couldn't get there today before it closed. So hopefully next week I will make the post office, and I'll probably save any dresses I get from now on until I don't know what date it'll be. September 5th, maybe? Whenever the next Friday is in September, I will show live unboxing of dresses. Plus, we have a lot that I've been getting dresses since June, so I do have some dresses to show. So even if I don't get any for that week, I will. But I know there's a lady that's going to be sending me some soon. So lives in September will be dress unboxings for sure. And I think we're going to have a few to show you. So I'm excited for that. So this weekend, I'm hopefully going to get these dresses I have cut out, and I have a new pattern that I'm going to try. So I'd like to get that sewn up. See how my list gets really long? And I got to start filming some shorts for Project Dress a Girl. So Canadian says I have material on my table and one cut out, not in Bronwyn's league at all. Well, somebody is beating Bronwyn right now. You may not have seen that, but yes, Bronwyn has gotten beat. But yes, Bronwyn and Louise are in a league of their own. They have their own league. I'm not in it either. I think I've only made 3 dresses. I think. Yeah. Um, I'll be happy if I get 6 made. I think I tried to make 6 last year and only did 5 or something. I don't know. Cindy says, will you have some labels with you at the Dressapalooza? Yes, I will. I will have labels, patterns, these fabrics, and what's the other thing? Patterns and the cards. I'll bring the cards with me as well. And Bronwyn says I'm okay with being beat. And Sue says Bronwyn is a league of her own along with Louise. Yes. Louise has gone past what she sent in 40. Now I can't remember. It's over 40 dresses. And she has 13 more done the last time I was talking to her. So she's in the 50 plus range for dresses. Crazy. I know. That's a lot. But they've been working on them all year. Bronwyn's made 40 some, I think, all together. I have 36 of them. So, yeah. It's not a contest. If you get a couple dresses made, that's awesome. And actually, one dress is enough. If everybody makes one, that'd be great. So, yeah. We'll get some dresses. We got quite a few already, so I'm excited. And I think I need, well, it's pretty close to 400 dresses this year, so we might be able to do it. We should be able to do it. Because I think I have over 100 now. So, yeah. Trying to see what my cat is into. She's moved like 4 times now, so. Okay. Bronwyn says, I'll ship the rest of mine near the end of September. That is fine, Bronwyn. That is fine. And so I think Mari tells people October 5th is the last day. I can't remember if it's the last day to ship your dress. So you can get them all and get them sent out. Yeah, so, and by the time I get them all organized, yeah. So Canadian says, pretty amazing ladies. They are very amazing. Huge round of applause for Louise and Bronwyn for sure. And then Dawn, she sent 21 dresses. That's nothing to sneeze at either. So, yes, that was last week we showed her dresses. I think it was 21 or was it more? I think it was 21. I try and trust my memory, but then I think, maybe I shouldn't. So, yes. So 3 ladies have made over 100 dresses already. And plus Edna, I have 3 of Edna's. And another lady gave me a couple dresses. So, yeah, they are adding up. They add up. Which is great. So, even if I don't get any dresses the first week of September, I will show all the ones that I have gotten so far. Or I'll show them in batches anyway. And I'll go back and link all the videos so you can see them as an unboxing if you want. Bronwyn says, happy dance. Love hearing the numbers increase. Yeah. So I just can't believe that I'm going to be starting out. Like usually when you start Project Dress a Girl in September, you have 0. I'm going to be starting out with the number of dresses I received last year. So that just blows my mind. So yeah, that's amazing. So more and more people are finding me, and hopefully they're happy with what I'm doing. I'm sending dresses. Dresses to Uganda is going to be challenging, but yeah, because they need 235 dresses. Because you don't want to send dresses to the school and only fit a couple of the girls. You want all the girls to get the dress. So that's why it's such a big number. Lucy said, what is our goal for this year? What is my goal for this year? Well, I need 385 dresses, but I think I'm going to set the goal just a little bit higher. Because I am just saying that it'd be nice to send 100 dresses to Ukraine. If I get more than 100, I will send them. But I need a certain amount for the school in Uganda, and I need a certain amount for Honduras. And Honduras is a range of sizes, and I can't find out the sizes for Honduras until December. Because the person who's taking them there isn't going until January. So that I will just save a certain amount and then send the ones that I know that I need. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do it that way. Did you say corduroy was for Ukrainian dresses? You could. I have made a corduroy dress and sent it to the Ukraine. You can use corduroy if you want. It's not a requirement. There's that big heart is always right over a word and I can't see it. So hopefully that answers your questions. But yeah, that's amazing. I already have 100 dresses. So I gotta get busy and photograph them all and or videotape them for the montage because I gotta sort them and I don't want to mix them up right now. So I have everything separated. So yeah, I think that's something I'm going to be asking people to do is put the size on their dress. Obviously, some of them I know what size they are to get. It'll just make my life easier, maybe. Yeah, corduroy is fine to use if you wanted to. I know I've used it before, made like a jumper style dress. You can also use denim or, yeah, if you wanted to, or like for a pullover dress, especially for an older girl. I feel like if I keep talking about it, I'm just going to tell you all the things about that'll be in my video. And then you won't watch it. You'll be like, yeah, we already know. We know everything. But I did film a little bit with Luba, so you get to see her again. And obviously, I can't film the principal of the Uganda school or the person who is in charge of the school. I do talk to him in emails, but not in person. And then, yes, I mentioned to the girl that's going to Honduras, so she wanted to film a little bit of a video, and then she said, I think I'm going to have to back out. So I said, you don't have to do a video. And I think she's worried because she doesn't know the sizes. And I said, look, heaven forbid if I have some extra dresses, because that was the problem I had last year. Uganda school has been waiting for dresses for over a year, like, because they asked for them last year. And I had no dresses. And the plan was I was going to send them some in the spring, and I was going to have a dress-a-palooza in the spring because I had some ladies interested and they wanted to do that. But then I had to go and have hip surgery. So I was laid up for a very long time and none of that happened. So he keeps emailing me and I told him I haven't forgotten about you. We will be sending you dresses. So all right. What So Canadian said was, did you say corduroy was okay for Ukrainian dresses? Absolutely. I don't know why it wouldn't. And because I couldn't see that one word, okay. One word can change a sentence. Okay. Bronwyn says, oh, I'll probably watch the video more than once. Ooh, that's awesome. Thank you. So Canadian says, seeing the dresses you sew actually on the girls will be amazing. Yes. Luba is having a huge problem trying to get me the pictures. It sounds ridiculous, but I actually had her phone in my hand, and there is no way to send the pictures. She did send me some, but it won't let her do it anymore. So it's like I think it's an app that Ukrainians use to talk to family, and they can send pictures and text. I'm not sure. It's called something, and it obviously must have security attached to it. So you can't take a snapshot of the picture. You can't, there's no option to send the picture, and I'm not on that app. So, and I'm not in the Ukraine. So it's really hard to get the pictures. And she did email me a couple, and I did get some in a text, and now it won't, and it tells her that it's not sending. Sometimes I get it, and sometimes, and the last time she tried to send them, she said, "So how many pictures did you get?" And I said, "I didn't get any." So she's getting really frustrated. And she has 100 pictures. I can't get them. So the pictures I do have is great, but which I thought was all I was getting, and because you don't know how many pictures you're going to get, but there is, I think, every girl and every dress, I think, because there is 100 pictures. So that will be a video all by itself. I've already made one of the pictures I have, but I've been just waiting to get the other ones to see what I can do with it. So I'll just do that as a video all by itself, I think. And I'll probably put them up. So I've been waiting to put those pictures up because I know there's more. Because I've seen them, and some of them are really great, and I hope she's able to send me a few more. Be nice to get them all. Yeah, it's yeah, she's tried everything, and she has two teenage boys, which would be, well, I think they're both teenagers. They would be able to figure it out for her too, so you would think. So, because children sometimes are more tech savvy. But yeah, it's just some weird little thing. So she'll figure it out. She knows I need them by very soon. She's probably panicking. I'll send her a message and see if there's something that I can do to help to get all the pictures. Yeah. Yeah, because I messaged Izzy after I seen her video and said, get the tissues out because I know there's another picture. Because I seen it, but she hasn't seen it yet. Two teenagers equals one IT department. Yes, I wish sometimes I had two teenagers to help me with my IT. Because, yes, I've been having some technical issues as well, trying to do some simple things. And it's like, oh, yeah. But no, I had Luba's phone in my hand, and there's nothing to click. There's no three dots. There's no options. There's nothing like it because it's supposed to be a private. It's like a security feature for the Ukrainians to talk to each other. So definitely me out. Their security works on me. I believe. I don't really know that much about it, but what she told me, and then she starts talking in Ukrainian to her son, and I don't understand anything. Oh dear. So yeah, hopefully we'll have more pictures, like everyone's pictures, because I didn't know that. She surprised me in July when we went to film the little snippet of video that I filmed with her. And she said, so I showed her the pictures I got that I received from her. And she said, "Oh, no, there's more than that." And I said, "There's more?" I said, "I thought this was it." No. And she showed me, and it's just like, oh my God. Anyway, so yeah, she was getting upset because she can't get to do what she wants. I know the feeling. All right. I've been on here for over an hour, and I am so glad that you guys are all excited for Project Dress a Girl, because I think it's going to be a fun year. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. I know I have a couple events going on. So if you are interested in doing the virtual sewing, let's sew some dresses together, Zoomapalooza, we're calling it, send me a email, and the email is correct this time. No typos. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. And thank you for hanging out with me. Night.